All right, well, how are you feeling? What a fight.
Thank you. I feel great. It's definitely a whole lot of weight lifted off your shoulders, especially after a big win like that against a big name like him. He was a high prospect, and I feel like me and my team we came up with a really good game plan to come in here and become victorious. So I'm happy.
Is that kind of how you pictured the fight going, or do you think maybe, it would have taken a little bit longer, or how did you kind of picture that fight going?
I envisioned a 15-minute fight. I just know how tough he is. I mean, I've seen him fight after fight, and I'm actually a fan of him. I saw him. He took a lot of shots, took a lot of damage. It doesn't really phase him. So I didn't expect it to go a first round knockout finish. Although, you know, I always think that I'm going to knock everybody out. So I think most of us do that. But realistically, I thought it was going to be a 15-minute just battle war, and we were just going to go out there and we're just going to pick each other apart. And he was going to try to take me down, go after some leg locks or something, But I'm blessed. God's blessed me with this win, and I'm here, and I'm excited and happy that we got the job done today.
Besides the quickness of the fight, was there anything that surprised you about him?
No, not at all.
Do you believe he should continue fighting in this weight class?
I mean, that's really up to him. I mean, he's pretty tall for the division. If he can make the weight, I think it's a big advantage for him. I'll have a conversation with him. If that comes, like I said, I'm a fan of his. I think that he's a good dude. So I wish him nothing but the best.
And with a win like that, I gotta think that you're gonna look for another challenge like that. Do you have a name in mind?
I'm just trying to find that $50,000 bonus. That's what I'm trying to find. So I mean, if you guys know somebody, tell them, because I'm about it. I'm about it.
What will you do with that 50K?
Honestly, I mean, I got some things I got to take care of, but I kind of look into some real estate stuff and, try to be smart with it. I've also been kind of dabbling in whether to get an RV because I have crazy kids and traveling with them is not the easiest. So I think I can travel with them in an RV a little bit better than, on a plane. So.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
Okay. Final question I'm asking everybody. We've got a little bit of a Halloween theme going on. What was your favorite costume as a kid?
I didn't really celebrate Halloween. We didn't do that. So, I don't know. Sometimes I dressed up my kid as like Peter Pan in a football, costume last year. So, I don't know. Halloween's not really my thing. Although I like the candy. Can't knock on candy.
Well, what's your favorite Halloween candy then? Or I guess candy in general.
Oh, just candy in general. I like the Trolleys gummy worms, or I like Twizzlers.
Awesome, thank you.
Not the black licorice though. Don't do the black licorice.
Have you tried the rainbow flavored?
I don't think so.
You gotta try those.
All right, I'm gonna check it out for sure.
Hey, Steve.
What's up?
How was the cut back down to featherweight?
Oh, it was the easiest and funnest thing in the whole world. It's tough, man, but we got it done.
What was the decision to go back down to featherweight?
When I fought in Singapore, I weighed in at 155, and I went into the cage at 160. So everybody else that fights at 55, I think, can honestly say that they walk around, or at least walk into the cage at 175, 180, at 155 pounds. So I just felt like I just had a major disadvantage there. So I've always fought at 35. I've always fought at 45, mainly 35. But going up to 45, I felt like I was like, what, I'm back on even playing fields because everybody does this, And yeah, I just felt like I feel strong here. A lot of benefits, moving down in weight. So I think that was the move.
Is it safe to say that you're sticking at featherweight?
Right now, yes. Yes.
Is this the last fight on your contract?
Yes, sir.
What was the mindset coming into this fight, and was there a lot of pressure on your shoulders because of that, or is it not even a thought in your head?
There was so much pressure going into this fight for many different reasons, especially at the beginning. That being one of them. But to be honest, I really had to just sidetrack it and just be just come out here and win. Because you start thinking about stuff, it can just mess with your head, and I don't want to do that because it could, damage my performance. And, I think I benefited from that because, I mean, we come out with the first round victory with 4 knockdowns, and I feel like I was able to execute the game plan the way we were supposed to. It just happened a lot quicker than I expected. And, hopefully, I get a good contract out of this. If not, I have a good management team, man. Like I'm with Jason House, one of the best guys, and I think that we can figure something out.
Congrats.
Thank you, man.
Steve, great job tonight.
Gracias. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
The performance was just tremendous. You were landing that shot so clean. Chase's face was just a mess within like the first minute.
Yeah.
It looked like he maybe wanted to turn into a firefight. How were you able to stay composed in there and not be sucked into that whole, like, let's just go balls to the wall?
I have 3 gentlemen that yell at me from the corner, and they say, calm down. So I had to. So I just kind of hung out for just a second, got my wits, you know what I mean? I'm always welcome in a firefight, and it's got me into some trouble too. So the goal was to be composed and go in there, half steps, small steps, and just try to like inch in instead of like going, full force about something. I think I got caught in the middle of it a little bit both today, but just having that ear, I can hear them, and I heard them, and all right, calm down a little bit, calm down, and then the finish followed. So I'm grateful.
I'm sure you could have pulled that off Madison Square, T-Mobile, but was there a little bit of a benefit to be here in Apex and clearly hear these great minds behind you?
Yeah. I mean, I think I have such a good relationship with my coaches. I can definitely hear their voices and pick them out, out of a roaring crowd or wherever. So obviously it's not as noisy here. So yeah, I guess that helps.
And you mentioned that it was a crazy year. Do you want to elaborate on some of the things you've gone through or conquered lately?
Yeah, sure. Mainly like a lot of the fight stuff. We were supposed to fight Damir Hatsevich in April, and I'm still open to that fight, by the way. So he pulled out in April. I had trained 3 months hard for him, and that didn't go through, visa issues or something. And then I had to keep training, keep going. Finally, I get another fight, but it's across the world in Singapore. And I had to train another 3 months for another guy. So my body was just thrashed pretty much the whole year training for this specific guy. I had an injury that I got in the middle of that second camp. And I just didn't have I don't have any options. I'm a fighter. This is what I do. And so I took it. I didn't care, and it hindered me, but you know what? Like I'm a man. You own up to the decisions that you make, and you just got to just roll with the punches. And I was on the other end of things, and it sucked. But we come back here, and it made me stronger. So I mean, if it doesn't attest, my performance isn't a test for that, then I don't know what else to tell you guys. And then obviously at home, it's not easy. I have an autistic daughter, and I have a 2-year-old, so that also doesn't help. And a lot of chaos, but God's blessed me, and I'm not going to really complain about it too much.
Understood. Well, thank you, sir, for sharing all of that. Hope you guys have a good weekend. You maybe get that bonus, and congrats on an absolutely tremendous performance tonight.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Good. Thank you, guys.